Hello everybody, welcome to this new video. So today we are going to dive into a new topic. We are going to talk about how to manage the heat, okay? Because currently it is uh, the weather is very hot in France, and maybe about more than 30 degrees. So I was thinking about it, and I was wondering, okay, um, does is there any things that I don't know about heat and how to manage it? So as you know, I have asked to AI about this question, and so AI m'a fait un cours, gave me a course on heat management, I would say, and I found that interesting, and I was thinking about to share with you what I have learned about it, so you can also learn how to manage um, heat and when there are heat waves or things like that. So first, a common mistake that I have also made today, because uh, I was going back from school to my home, and then I was like, okay, I'm very how to say that. Um, um, you know when the the transpiration when hmm um no uh anyway when you are very wet because of the heat. I was going back to home, and then I was wondering, okay, I'm going to take a cold shower, and it will feel good because it's fresh, refreshing, and anyway, it's very cold, and it's very different than the heat of uh, outdoor. And then um, what else? Um, After that, I've read with AI that it was a mistake, because when you are having a cold shower, your body will how to say that we start a process where it will um, start to heat, because your body is very cold, and it wants to balance the temperature to 37 degrees, so it will produce energy and heat. So it is not a good idea to have a cold shower. And then uh, the best method is to maybe take um, um, a shower, uh, a warm shower, balanced, tiède in French, we say, about 30 to 32 degrees, because um, it could permit you to still have I would say fresh water, and then to I don't know what is the word for transpiration. It's not wet. Let me search. Transpiration. Ah, sweat. No, sweat. Yeah, it's to sweat. Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying, so it produces a lot of sweat, you're sweating a lot, and then to take a shower permits you to uh, enlever, to put away all of the sweat. And then next point is that also sometimes you want to have a fresh drink, okay? So you take a glass of water and then you put a lot of ice in it, and then you're taking your fresh water and you're like, oh, it's very nice. However, maybe it feels refreshing, but for your body, it's not the case because the cold um, will have consequences on your body because the cold it will cool your stomach, okay, and then your body will spend a lot of energy to warm it up, okay, and so if you produce energy, that means that you produce also heat, but you don't want to be heated, you know. You want to be cold, your body that is normal, okay, normal temperature, and so this is not a good idea to do that. So I advise you to maybe let's say have a normal temperature, okay, when you hydrate yourself, okay, and it's very important to hydrate yourself when there are the weather is very hot. And then what are let's see what are the key places on your the key points on your body when you want to refresh yourself, okay, maybe when it's very hot and you want to cool down your body, I would say. What can you do? And so you can take, for example, fresh water, okay, and then pour it on your wrist, okay. So points where you can see the veins, you know, points which are very close to the skin, okay, when the blood is very close to the skin. So for example, wrists, on the neck, okay, or maybe inside the elbow, okay. So there are places when there are a lot of blood, so you can cool down the blood. It could be interesting to refresh your body, okay. And this is the reason why when you're having a cold shower, when you take, you know, the water and you pour it on the neck, it's very cold, and this is the worst feeling because this is one of the parts of your body when you can which is very hot, okay, and you're very sensitive to the cold, okay. And then we can talk also about yourself and about your clothes, okay, because I don't suggest you to wear I don't know sweatshirts or pullover when it's very hot days. However, it is important to wear clothes that are baggy, you know, that are not too close to the body, because even though you are wearing, you know, white clothes, okay, because a lot of people know that when you are wearing bright colors, okay, it's better because it reflects the light, and very dark colors just absorb it. However, the most important thing is that you don't wear clothes that are too tight for you, because in this case the heat produced by your body will be enfermé, closed, you know, and it cannot s'échapper to be free, and in consequences you sweat a lot, and this is not very good l'évacuation the evacuation of the sweat of your body. And then let's talk maybe about the place you are living in, okay, your house, because sometimes also it's very important to manage the heat in your house. And the first thing is that if it is if the temperature inside is lower than the temperature outside, it is better for you to don't open the windows, because maybe you are thinking, okay, if I open my windows, then there will be fresh air. However, in this case, the cold will also go out of the place, okay, and then the heat is starting to warm the place, okay. So we don't want that. So this is very important, to don't open your windows in the case of it is much hotter outside. And also you can only open your windows when it's during the night, okay, when the temperature will go down, or maybe soon in the beginning of the day, okay. And then what else? Yeah, I think that's it for the video. Maybe we could just add that you could also use an hair conditioner. Yes, maybe this is that. No, I'm not sure this is the right word. However, you know, the things that makes wind in your house, air conditioner maybe. And the thing is that if in your place the temperature is very high, there is no point using it, because it will just blow wind that are very hot on you. There is no point in doing that, okay. It's better to use that in the case if the place you are living in is already a bit cold, okay. Or maybe a thing you can try to do is to take cold water and put it on a let's say how to say that, une serviette, a napkin, something like that, and put it on the l'appareil, the equipment, and then it will blow wind that that is much colder, okay. And it is the same case if you take, for example, a very cold bottle of water and you put it in front of it, then the wind will cool down, va se rafraîchir, and it will be better for you to have this fresh air, okay. So I want to say that I'm not an expert, okay. I just try to summarize what I've learned just about an hour ago, and I think that it could be interesting to explain to you how is it working, and maybe by doing that it will help me to understand better the subject, okay. And yeah, I think that's it for the video. Thanks for watching it. Don't forget to subscribe and to drop a like if you like the video. And yeah, you can put a comment down below. It is always a pleasure to read the comments, okay. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.